Hi, welcome to the Brief Book Reviews channel, otherwise known as An Old Guy Reviews the Book That He's Read This Week. So what's the old guy read this week? Well, the book I've read this week is this one. It's called Clean Kill by author Stephen Leather. I was a bit confused when I saw the cover of this book because it looked really familiar to the last Jack Reacher book, No Plan B. Reddish type background, silhouette of a figure looking on, but no, it's not a Jack Reacher book. This is in fact a Spider Shepherd thriller. It's the 20th Spider Shepherd thriller, released here as a hardback in the UK on the 20th of July 2023. So what's it all about, you say? Well, Dan Spider Shepherd is nicknamed Spider because he once had a spider during army training, is ex-SAS, as I said, and he's a serving MI5 officer. The book starts with Spider working undercover in a prison in Bradford, HMP Bradford. MI5 have detected that in recent terrorist incidents in the UK, there are links to this particular prison, and they think there is a possibility that some of the population of that prison have been radicalised. So they need to send somebody in undercover. So Spider goes in undercover, posing as a prison guard called Tony Swinton, who's down on his luck a bit, has a gambling habit, and is therefore an ideal target for nefarious people to bribe to take various things into the prison which aren't allowed, such as phones, etc. Very soon he's approached, and indeed, the process starts. So Spider is there to gain intel. He has two other MI5 operatives who are junior to him, who are relatively new, and he's got to keep an eye on them as well, whilst maintaining his undercover work. He's been there a couple of months already, but he feels that this is a worthwhile job, and he's gradually gaining intel that proves that there is something going on in this prison. However, that mission, that job, is somewhat interrupted by something happening across in West Africa. In West Africa, a British Chinook helicopter has been asked to go and support a UN peacekeeping convoy. One of their vehicles has had an accident and needs airlifting back to base. The Chinook helicopter, however, is ambushed. The UN peacekeepers leg it, and three of the four crew, one of the crew members dies on impact because it's hit by an RPG. Three crew members are taken hostage by a group of baddies, basically. Turns out the pilot of that helicopter is Liam Shepherd, Spider Shepherd's son. There's only one person who's going to sort this out, and it's Spider. Spider talks to his boss at MI5 and says he needs to get over to Mali, where the helicopters come down, and sort out this problem. He links up with an SAS team, and away they go. There's two problems there. There's one that they need to find the compound where the hostages are being kept. The people that have kept them hostage have let it known that they want money from the British government. British government doesn't negotiate with terrorists. There's an added complication that the Wagner Group, and how contemporary is this? The Wagner Group are operating in Mali as well, and they're just tasked with getting rid of bad guys. So the complication for the people going in is that they not only got to rescue the three British hostages, they've got another group of highly armed, highly trained men trying to get in the way. So that's story number one. Story number two is the ongoing prison incident, and both these stories are fast-moving, brisk, well described. There are some great descriptions there. The author goes into great detail about, in particular, the military, the type of equipment they use, procedures, and also in the other story of the prison, the prison, what old Victorian prisons are like. It's very contemporary in its approach, and frankly, there's some commentary there that reveals maybe things aren't quite as they should be. UN peacekeepers can't fire back. There are rules of engagement which mean that the British troops have one hand tied behind their back, and in the prison service, it's a tale of underfunding, understaffing, and the current woes in public services here in the UK. So it's a very contemporary novel in that sense. But it's fast moving, it's quick. We have the story of Spider and the SAS team going to Mali to rescue the hostages. We have the ongoing development of a potential really bad problem in the prison, including the arrival of a cleric from the US who's been in a US super prison but has got pancreatic cancer and is being shipped back to the UK, to the prison, to Bradford, to end his days. And clearly they think there is a connection between the activity in prison and the arrival of this cleric, and sure enough it is. So really good thriller, really enjoyed it. Fast moving, brisk, well thought out, great description. Maybe the description of the old Victorian prison is a bit too much. I don't have any personal experience of Victorian prisons, but nevertheless, a great read, very quick. It's 405 pages. I read it in 2 sessions. I'd give it 8 out of 10. I think it's true to say that Spider has caught me in his web. I will be reading Spider Shepherd thrillers in the future, and I may even catch up on the back catalogue. So that's it for today's brief book review. 10/10 till we do it again. Thanks for watching. Bye.